Thanks for visiting the patient and the weather today. I'm meteorologist Al Peterlin, and this is a weather report. I'd like to talk about the weather health stresses for July 26, 2026. We do keep additional graphics at tpatw.com. We also have a storefront on Amazon. It is mid-July, it's hot, it's humid, and we do have the monsoon rains pushing all the way up through the southwest with lots of activity, spotty showers, thunder showers, lightning strikes, and fire risk across much of the west. There is a lingering frontal system, but it's more a change in dew point and moisture, stretching all the way from Minneapolis, really down to Nashville, and then across to Columbia, South Carolina. Lots of activity, again, across the upper Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes, and activity, of course, in the southeast, where that flow and unsettled and instability remains a continuing problem. Looking at our vitality index, we show those spotty storms across the southwest and the west. We show a more concentrated area of activity up here in the basically the northern plains and upper Mississippi Valley, pushing toward the Ohio Valley, and of course the southeast, including Florida. Pressure change is not a significant issue here. A little bit of falling pressure in eastern Nebraska, central Kansas, and a little bit of falling pressure here across Wisconsin toward upper Michigan. Once again, we're hot. We're hot, we're really hot, and very hot in some places, even where it's not expected that much, but you can see it is bubble type heat across all the way up the plains, the Rockies, and into even into the Dakotas and Montana. A little bit of falling temperatures here in western Iowa, but more increasing temperatures across Indiana, Illinois. Dew point temperatures, again, not a tremendous amount of change, but if you look at vapor pressure for humidity, you can see where it is more significant. Very slight falling in the plains, but note the rising vapor pressure across the upper Mississippi, the Great Lakes, and Ohio Valley. Instability less than frequently and usual, but we still see those showers, thunder showers with the monsoons in the west. Interesting, a little bit of increased instability across northern Missouri into Iowa, and we've been talking a little about Iowa, so that's an area of significant change for tomorrow. And of course, unstable and instability across the Gulf and Florida as typical. Looking at the change in oxygen availability, we have a touch of migraine stresses here in southwest California into southeast California and southwest Arizona. We have a bubble of migraine stress here in Iowa. And then really the most significant areas of a change in oxygen is the asthma and arthritis stretches and changes risk from Kansas across Nebraska, especially Nebraska, into South Dakota, and then into the middle Mississippi Valley, the Missouri Boot Heel, across Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. Thanks for visiting the patient and the weather. Your comments are appreciated, and if you hurt, tell us where you're located.